Ukraine is reeling from another deadly attack on an urban area. This happened in Lyman, a small city in the country's northeast. Local authorities say that Russian rockets rained down on a shop, on vehicles, and it was devastating for the people who were surrounding those blasts. Images that were released by the Donetsk prosecutors, they showed people who appear to have been blown up riding their bikes on a Saturday morning. Other people appear to have been struck while walking home from the shops. And there really is only so much air defences can do, especially close to Russian positions. And there can sometimes be very little notice for people to get into shelters as well. This all happened on the 500th day of Russia's all-out war here in Ukraine. And to mark the occasion, President Zelensky's visited Snake Island. Now, you might remember Snake Island because it's that rocky island in the Black Sea that the Russians managed to take early on in the war. And it really became a symbol of resistance because the Ukrainians stationed on the island refused a Russian warship's demands to surrender, telling them over the radio in quite colourful language where they could go. So Ukraine ultimately won that back, and President Zelensky's gone there to honour the lives that were lost. Now, there are still big pushes from Ukraine along the front line, including some progress at Bakhmut, but there are no major breakthroughs. Of course, the US has recently announced a helping hand of sorts, another military aid package, including controversial cluster bombs, which are banned by many countries, including Australia. And weapon supplies to Ukraine will of course be a major focus of that NATO summit coming up in Lithuania this week, especially high-tech and long-range weapons, because Ukraine says without them, it can only take this counter-offensive so far.